Hello, welcome to the Leverton on Everything podcast and YouTube extravaganza. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see my beautiful face, and if you're listening to it, you can focus in the podcast, on the podcast feed, you can focus on my beautiful voice. Today, I'm going to talk about K-pop Demon Hunter. And obviously, or maybe not obviously, I had never heard of this film. My kids introduced it to me. I did, after they started talking about it and how they watched it and how they liked it, I did see a bunch of memes about how ridiculous it is the way that they're eating food, how they're animated. But the the animation has an anime vibe, and that's completely on purpose. So it's not like they didn't know how to animate somebody eating food. It's just that's the stylistic choice that they made. Um, I kind of expected it to be more. Well, I didn't expect it to be as serious as it is with a name like K-pop Demon Hunter. I expected it to be, kind of silly, trashy kind of thing, but it actually has some really dark themes connected to it. Um, it's really also funny, really funny. Like, it's full of funny lines like, every snowflake is unique, but one is surely better when they're voting for the K-pop awards. Like every snowflake is unique, but one is surely better. Um, and the girl, so basically the plot is that there are these women, these three women who fight demons, and this is like a tradition that like singers and performers have been fighting demons for centuries in Korea. So they're like the latest generation to do this. And the whole plot is like that they are so successful that they're finally able to uh, stop these demons forever. But then there's a twist. And I don't think that I'll tell you the twist because on the one hand it's kind of predictable, but on the other hand it's kind of an interesting twist. So it's better that you actually watch it to find out what the twist is. Um, so anyway, they fight these demons, and they're off to fight them, and just randomly there's a caca, which is from some other movie probably, but it's just funny. And then one of these demons, who is the male antagonist, maybe not antagonist, he's a sympathetic antagonist, let's say. He has a pet magpie, maybe not pet, more like a companion, a magpie with four eyes, and this kind of lion cat creature. And so there's this scene where the cat is being used as a messenger, and he appears through this sort of portal. And as he appears, he like it's really kind of creepy looking. He doesn't make any noise. He appears or she appears, and then it knocks over a potted plant and sees that and is like, "Oh no, I'm really embarrassed." Doesn't say anything, right? Because it doesn't talk, but you can tell that it looks embarrassed. And then it spends a good 2 minutes of runtime, or a long time, maybe 30 seconds, trying to put the pot back upright. And then finally, the the character who the lion had been sent to, or cat or whatever, had been sent to communicate with, says, "Fine, it's fine, leave it, leave it, leave it." And then still at the corner of his eye is trying to right the pot, and then they get interrupted, and the character tells Rumi, I guess, Rumi tells the cat to hide, and you can just see the paw of the cat out of the portal trying to put the pot out. It's just really, really funny. Um, the and so the tiger and magpie, why they look so strange is they're done in this sort of like traditional Korean art style, so it looks really good. I would say I don't know if this is a very Asian thing or not, but I don't think the plot makes sense to me because basically, um, well, I'm gonna kind of blow the surprise that I didn't. So okay, maybe I won't actually. Maybe I can try and say this in a way that doesn't ruin the surprise. But basically, there's this idea that demons are demons because they're ashamed of something. And they're ashamed of something horrible that they've done. But there is a person in the story who is also partly demon because of things she can't control. Right? One of her parents was a demon. And so the story is saying that she is ashamed of the fact that her parent is a demon, and that's why she is a demon. And that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can understand why you can be ashamed of things, and I can even understand why you might be ashamed of your parents. Um, I think that's a common feeling. But why, like your parents, I mean, they're important, right? But they're not you. So just because you're ashamed of your parents doesn't prevent you from doing things, doesn't prevent you from living. And that's it's not really your choice also whether who your parents were. So like for me, being ashamed of your parents means that you're like embarrassed by them on a small level if you're younger, or that they did something themselves that's bad, like they were a criminal or something. I don't think that you could be ashamed. I mean, of course, there are always exceptions, but like just uh, being ashamed of them because they are who they are, like my children, I'm not from the country where I live, and my my ex is, and it's not such a dramatic difference because we look the same, but why should they be ashamed of who I am or who she is? It doesn't make any sense to me. So, yeah. One other thing, the animation, as I said, is really good. It's connected to K-pop and Korean music generally and the history of that. And the evil demons start a boy band called the Saja Boys, which is an interesting choice because Joseon Saja is sort of the Korean version of the Grim Reaper, so it's pretty good. One thing, so I liked it. Uh, I would recommend it. I don't remember what rating I gave it, but it's good. Maybe like 8 or 9 out of 10. I think you should definitely watch it. It's good. It is good, 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 good. Another thing that you can check out is I have a podcast called Death by Disney. I was struggling for the name, where I review literally every Disney movie. And I don't know, I've been doing it in a chronological order, but there are a bunch of movies that uh, I have watched recently, which are Disney movies. So I don't know, but anyway, that's my other podcast. Please check it out. Bye bye.